back. But that show can count towards Quick Start. That show can give her hopefully some more bookings, some more sales, maybe even some more leads for sponsoring. So set those 2 dates. Number 2 is make a list for her kickoff show. She wants to invite about 40 to 60 people on a Facebook event. Do not let her invite her entire Facebook world. That doesn't make anybody feel special. So 40 to 60 people, and she wants to reach out to as many different groups as she can. It's the Frank system. Friends, relatives, acquaintances, neighbors, and anything to do with your kids. So as many different groups, and I would tell her to go one step further. And the girls that are able to come, I would say, hey, can you do me a favor and bring someone I don't know? Because if her friend Jill brings her neighbor Mary and Mary books a show, your new jeweler is immediately in a new circle of people. And that's what we want, is to be in a new circle as quickly as possible. Number 3 is get the word out. So again, the Facebook event is, to me, the most important thing if she and her friends are on Facebook. Now, if they're not, obviously you want to do an Evite or something else. But I love the Facebook event. You want to send her some red stamp texting, in the weeks leading up to her show so that she can forward those on to her friends. Number 4 is show off your jewelry. Talk to her about having an open the box party when she gets her jewelry from Premier. Have her invite some friends over just to check it out. She's not trying to sell them jewelry. She's just trying to get them excited about it and excited about her show. Or maybe if they can't come to the show, maybe they will purchase something as an advance order for her, or maybe even have their own show. So an open the box party, and make sure you're wearing your new bling. Tell her you want to be showing a new outfit or a new ensemble every day. And then when people compliment you, give her the words to say. Thanks so much. I just started selling this jewelry. I'm so excited about it. I'm doing a VIP event on Thursday night. I would love for you to come. Can I give you an invitation? So give her the words that she needs. Number 5 is find a hostess. We know that she's going to have to ask her friends to have a show for her to help her get started. It's just how it works. So see if she can ask 3 or 4 people before she even has her launch party about having a show for her. And if they, oh, I don't do parties, party word out. Hey, you don't have to have a party. But if you could just get a couple girls together, let me come over, show you my jewelry, let me practice the versatility, that would be great. Because then hopefully that friend is thinking, well, that's not really a party. That's just getting a few girls together, for coffee or whatever. And ideally, she wants to do that within 45 days of that launch party so she can get the Quick Start 6. That Quick Start 6, while it doesn't determine the success of your business for sure, but it does give you that initial boost of confidence that you met this goal, you probably repaid your investment, you're getting some free jewelry, you're getting some recognition, so that is a great way to help her get her business started. And then number 6 is get educated. Show her my website, show her the Sparkle Academy with all the videos. Tell her to play around on Premier's website. There's tons of training videos on there. Our Facebook group, has tons of videos. So she has all kinds of opportunities to start training before her launch party. So that's the 72-hour glam plan that I go through with her. Now, the second thing I go through with her is the new jeweler tic-tac-toe. You don't have to do this, but I love it. I just love it because it, again, gives her something to shoot for, gives her some prizes, and we do get that training allowance from Premier. So, we can use that to help pay for some of these prizes. So the first one on here is get 3 shows on your calendar before your launch party. That, again, is where she's going to need to ask some people, because what happens if she doesn't get any shows ahead of time is you do her launch party, and then hopefully some of her friends will book there, but they won't book for another 2 weeks because they, want some lead time. So then she's all excited, she opens her store, and then nobody comes in for 2 weeks, and she's just sitting there, twiddling her thumbs. So encourage her to get some shows on the calendar first. The second square, is to purchase the boutique within 30 days of signing up. We know not everybody can get the boutique right away, but if you can help her strategically plan some shows and maybe loan her your jewelry for a couple shows, she can get that boutique within 30 days. And that is the goal, because to really be successful, you've got to have jewelry. We know that. Number 3, top right-hand corner, is to watch at least 6 training videos. The ones on my website range from, 10 minutes to probably 20, 5 minutes. So have her watch 6 training videos and give you some feedback. Have her text you her takeaway, because that will help her pay more attention. Some accountability is good, and you can know what stands out to her so that you can work with that with her. The bottom left-hand corner is get 3 friends and you to listen to a BizOp call. She may be interested in sponsoring. She may not even know if she's interested in sponsoring, but tell her how fun this business is to do with a friend. And, she may meet people at her shows that are interested in Premier. And, if she doesn't want to sponsor, of course, she can give those leads to you, but we really want to encourage her to look at that as another side of her business, to not only make money, but to help, just help women just enrich their lives. So if you can have her get on that call too, then she's going to hear how you share it, and or how I share it, I guess. And she will learn how to do it so that she feels more confident to be able to share it on her own. The middle square holds your launch party and your practice party. Like I said before, I think those 2 things are big, so that's why it's the middle square. The middle right square is Read It's a Premier Life. Premier did a great job with that little, one of my new jewelers, Rachel, just called it a magalog. So kind of a magazine and a catalog at the same time. So have her read through that, because that's going to tell her who Premier is. It's going to answer probably most of her questions. So I always tell them, read the catalog or read the manual, magazine, and then let's talk, so that she at least has something already that she's learned. The bottom left is to complete this jewel school. There are 6 classes. So as she completes them, she can check them off. So the one we're doing right now is the Getting Started. It's the first one. Bottom middle is that Quick Start 6. I would talk through her with that, tell her what her deadline is, write that on the square so she knows. Explain that it only has to be $100 in sales, a couple people. It doesn't have to be a big deal, but even a little show will help her practice. And then the bottom right is a 10-3 Sparkle Sister Training Nights. We know those who train remain, those who don't won't. So we want to get her to those trainings. We want to introduce her to some other girls. We want her to start making friends, make connections, because that will keep her encouraged and motivated and sticking with this. And then I say at the bottom, it must be completed within 4 months of signing up. Now at the top are the prizes. So I've got the tic-tac-toe. The one tic-tac-toe, I give them Diva Dollars, booking and their booking and sponsoring activities. And I put in parentheses, it's a $13 value. And the reason I started doing that is because I learned from our training last month with Rory how many people wanted her Rory book just done for them, so they didn't have to go to Staples and figure out what to get. And I think a lot of our jewelers just want it done for them as well. So I'm going to offer them the opportunity to purchase those items from me. I'll have it all ready. They can purchase it from me, and then when they earn a tic-tac-toe, I will reimburse them. And some may want to wait and not put the money up front, and that's fine. And some may want to do that just to have it done. 2 tic-tac-toes is the show prizes and the clipboards. Just the little clipboards I saw at Walmart. Prizes would be 6 polishing cloths in a little bag, and that's a $27 value. I just literally took what it would cost me to purchase it. 3 tic-tac-toes is a package of catalogs. Right now that's $22 because it's the fall and the spring. And then if they black out the whole thing, I'll give them $50 in jewelry, just because that means they're working hard and they're really going to work this business. So that is the tic-tac-toe. Obviously, I am speaking very quickly, so when you actually meet with the jeweler, slow down and give her the chance to ask questions too. Because I always tell my new jewelers, this is not a hard business, but in the beginning, there is a lot of information. So that's why I broke this into 6 classes, because I'm trying my best. I'm not always good at that, but I'm trying my best not to overwhelm them. So those 2 pieces of paper, and then the third one is the Getting Started, your first to-do list. And these are all on my website when it says new jewelers start here and boom, boom, boom. But I'll print these 3 for her so that she can take these home. So on here, the first one is focus on your launch party and bookings. That is her biggest job, is to focus on that launch party, because this is her best opportunity to make money, to go back towards her investment, to get some free jewelry to add to her boutique. you're there to help her get off to the best start. So that's what she wants to focus on. Reach far and wide. The girls that live out of the area, offer to get them the catalog link so they can maybe do an order for her. Invite the friends, all that stuff. So that's her number one priority. The second one is Premier's website. Make sure she knows how to log on. Make sure she knows what the jeweler number is. And I just tell them, just start clicking on everything. You just want to start playing around and getting comfortable with that website. Third one, checking account. She wants to set up a separate checking account for her business. I'll tell them that, we bank with Bank of America. I just added a checking account. They didn't charge me. It's not a business account. It's just an additional personal account. Now, I don't know if you have to have a certain amount of money in there for them not to charge you, but have her look into that at the bank where she's currently banking. She also needs a separate credit card, something that will give her a benefit. We love our Citibank, American Airlines cards because we like to travel. So something that will give her a benefit, because even if she gets the Premier card, she can't use that, at Staples or the post office or that kind of thing. Calendar. She wants to get a calendar and print on there, or print a calendar print or even use Premier's calendar is a great one too. But somewhere in there, she wants to highlight the days that she wants to have shows. So I always show them my calendar. I think I have it right here. And, all the days that I want shows, which is still quite a few, are green. So when I'm at a show, I can help lead them to those dates. Because at her launch party, you want her to be ready to go and ready to get some dates on the calendar so that she doesn't end up with, yeah, call me. We'll do that sometime. Call me. Credit card services. Show her where to get the Square, how to get that set up. The Hood House software. I would explain the value of that. Now, she doesn't have to get that right away, so I would also explain below that the Show Closer app. $5, that is worth every penny of that $5 to get that app on your phone if you have an iPhone or an iPad. Organizing files. I just tell people how I have the horrible habit of just saving everything to my desktop and then I can't find anything. So you want to start putting some folders on your computer. Booking, retail, sponsoring, training, all those different things so that she can find stuff when she's looking for it. Prepare folder. So there's several types of folders that she can get. I love the little clipboards. I just ordered them from Premier Incentives. Those are a little pricey. So you can get, I saw them at Walmart, the little clipboards for $1.27. One of my new jewelers just got the 8.5 by 11 ones at the 99-cent store for $1. Can't beat that. And then put on there, I don't have one handy, but I just put the order form, the survey, and a pink sticky. That is all I put in my guest folders. I don't want to put a bunch of stuff. And then on the back, I have my, maybe I do have it. Here it is. So I have in here the order form, my business card. Behind here is the pink sticky. The pink survey. On here is a yellow sticky. And on the back, I put my first 10 home shows. So